Hello everyone, welcome to the third course of SMC 7-day development. In the last course, we loaded the map, added distance measurement, error measurement, and cleaner function to the map. The first, before you start today's course, you need to make sure you already finished the yesterday's course. If not, you can continue to refer to the Word document and recording to finish the yesterday's course first, and then let's begin today's course. Today we are going to realize the building location query within circle statement. As you know, we need if we want to execute circle query, with the first we should write statements and then execute this command. So we'll also follow. We will also follow these steps. The first, we should add button to. We should add input frame to input our statements, and then we add button to execute these statements. Here, as you can see in the Word document, here we first add two labels to the toolbar div. The first is input label. This one is used to input the circle statement, and the second one we add a button to trigger the circle query. So here we can copy these two to the Visual Studio. Okay, here yesterday we also published our system to the server. So in the following course, we will write codes in this folder under the iServer path. So here I reload it again and find the index.html and then find the toolbar. Here we put these two labels at the front of the measurement labels and save it. And the next we should set the styles to the input label. Here we'll open the CSS file, and here we can see the input style. We set its position and its width, height. Here copy this and save it. Then the next we can refresh. Here we can see the here the input label, and this one is the button to execute the circle server. We can input a statement here. So the next we are going to realize this function. before we start our code, let's see. Because here we can say we are going to query our building location. So here we can open the workspace to see my map. Here we found the house in the data source. Here we open its attribute table. Here we can find that there is the houses a field. Here I just set a default statement, a sim ID equal 1. So here the result should be the first one of the house, and also you can change another field. You can use another fields to query, just like the here, just like you can based on the district or district ID or city ID or house ID. Here you can also change. And then let's see how to realize this query in Supermap. Here are two queries type. The first one is map query, and the another one is data query. The map query is based on the layers, and the data query is based on the data source. So here we can open map query. This one, I think. This one is map query. Here we can see it uses class filter parameter. The first set the query parameter. It queries on the countries layer, and the attribute filter set it like this, and then we set the query by circle parameters, and it means it will read this query parameters in our Supermap. And the last is the query by circle service. Here it will based on the URL of the map service, and the result if the result is succeed, it will run the process completed function, and if it is failed, it will run the process failed function. So this is about the map query. It is based on the layers. Only if there are layers on the map, you can use the map query. But sometimes we'll also want to query the data in the data source. That means if the data you want to query is not added to the map as layer, but it's just in the data source. So here you can use the data query. Here the difference between these two queries is the classes. The data query used it also need to set the filter parameters, but the difference is the class it used get features by circle parameters. It means that it will get features from the data. So this here is the data source and the data set. So but the map query only query by SQL service. It not need to be to set the data source and data set. So here is the difference. Today we are going to use the map query. You can also try the data query. So the first we already add the labels to the map. The next we need to bind the click event to the search button. Here we copy this from the map.js and we put here. It means building location query. We bind the click function of the house search button, and then we end the execute statements to the click events. Here we can just will copy all this. If you don't know where the code end, you can just copy all this and to the here. Here I need to some. Here the first we also if we want to show the query results, we need to add the query result to a new layer to highlight it. So here you can the vector layer is a layer we already defined yesterday to display the features we created. So here we just use this vector layer, and then we are going to get value from the input frame. Here is the value, the circle, it is the circle statement, and then we set the circle statement to the as a query parameter. Here the name is the layer name. Here house. If your data source is not named as data, here you need to be changed, and you can find the you can find the data set or the layer in the server manager. We can log into the server manager and manage service instance. Here we can find the map service and data service we published yesterday. And here we go to the open the map service and the map. Layers, my map layer. this is my map layer. Also, I think you can find it in the it better find it in the data service. We just need the sorry, I'm a little So I just want to show you that the layer name or the layer this name is the layer of the layer you want to query. The first the house is the data set we are going to query, and the data is the data source that the house stored. Where the data is where the house data set stored. So I hope you can understand what I mean. So you can also find here, just like this, the house data. I think is this one house data we are going to query. It is the name like this. The name layer is this one. So here is about the name, and the attribute filter is the circle conditions. And then we need to set all these parameters to the circle service, and here we'll execute the circle command while this query by circle service class, and the URL is the map service URL, and the event listener. If the query is if the query succeeds, it will execute the query completed function. If not, it will execute the query error function. So here is about and then the result of the query will be returned from the circle service if it succeeds. And here just like this, if succeed, we first we can get the result of the circle query, and we should display the result on the map. So here we need to end a for or we end our full circle to end all the results to the map, and here the style is set to the query result. Here we can see we get every result and add it to the vector layer. So here we can just save it and run and refresh. Here we can just search. It's and F12 to check the sources, and here we didn't save it. There is no update, and let's empty the cache again. And here we can see the new code here. It is updated. Let's debug it, and then if we click the search button, it will enter the click event. Here the first we clear the query result, we searched before, and then we get the circle statement we input. Here is SMID equal 1. You can show here, this is it. And then we add the layer and the attributes condition as query parameters, and add to the circle query. Then here we it will execute the circle query, and if there is results returned to the server, it will run the query completed function. And here we can also debug here, and here we can see the result returned from the circle server, and here we can see the result. Here we can see the dataset name and the field captions, the fields. And the features, we can output it also to check the results. So here is the search result, and this step we are going to show the result to the map. So the first we set the style of the features, and then we do the full circle to set to add all the features to the map. Here we only exist with here with the statement is SMID equal 1, there will be only one result. So here we can see the result is 1. So here we just F8 to end. Then here we can see the results highlight in the map. This one. If you change you can change the statement, like smaller than 10. Okay, you can also search. And then here you can see clear the earlier query results. So here we can see the result, the clear, the earlier result has been cleared. So it will do the same steps to query the result. And here we can see the result. We can the result recordings features. Here we can see there are 10 features returned from the circle service. So here we will show the 10 results here. Here this one. Here there is nine recordings returned from the circle query. So here we just F8 to N. So here we can see the 9 features are displayed on the map with highlight of style. Also, the style you can customize. You can set the fill color with any color, or set the stroke width or fill opacity, or you can change. So I think we finished today's course. In the next course, we are going to show the building information by clicking the house. So here we only showed the result on the map, but if you want to know the information of the house, you may do another execution. So here we will realize the information displaying in the next course. So I wish you will understand what I said today, and hope to see you in the tomorrow's course. So see you tomorrow. Bye.